I'd like to welcome the Right Worshipful Lord Mayor of the City of Manchester. Did I get that right? Yes.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Sat Sri Akal. Peace and blessings to you all. It's an absolute honour to be sharing the platform. Uncle G, come back up here. No. It's an honour to share the platform with you. So as the Lord Mayor of Manchester, I'm the 125th Lord Mayor of Manchester, and I'm the first Asian woman to be the Lord Mayor of Manchester. So I am absolutely delighted when I had the invite to come today. And to be honest, I didn't realise that Mr. Sarup Singh Lander was my Uncle G over here. So I said, yeah, absolutely. When I was told there's this book launch happening, I said, definitely, I'm going to be there. So I want to congratulate you on writing your book, and it's been absolutely fantastic that it's been published, detailing Manchester Sikh community's journey and contributions and achievements that you've made. And that's really important, because at the end of the day, the diverse communities of Great Britain make it great. Yeah, the great is the diverse communities of this beautiful, amazing country, and our city makes it great. So that's really important. And I'm also very proud to call Mr. Lander my Uncle G, because growing up, he was one of my neighbours. So can you actually believe that? So for me, it's such a, and usually as the young no, I'm not young anymore, but the younger generation, the second, third, fourth generations are always doing activities, are always doing something to please our elders. Are we not? All the younger ones here, aren't we? All the time we've got to do something so our elders are proud of us. But do you know what? Today, I'm absolutely honoured and proud of you, Uncle G, for what you've achieved and what you've done. And it's an absolute blessing. You're a pride. You know, seeing Uncle and Auntie growing up was absolutely lovely. You know, this uncle with his turban and walking down the street, and his beautiful wife was absolutely amazing. And in them days, we called anybody, regardless of what background you were an uncle and you were an auntie. And that was the love and respect we had. But I want to talk now about Manchester. So Manchester is a diverse city that welcomes people from all backgrounds. And so many of our diverse communities enrich the life of the city. And Central Library feels like the appropriate place to hold this book launch, documenting the important histories and contributions of Manchester's Sikh communities. And please, I just want to make sure we all give a massive round of applause to Mr. Sarup Singh Lander for his book. So I want a separate applause for him first. Let's have a nice. And I really want to thank everyone involved that have supported him on this journey, and all my sisters and aunties and that have helped with the cooking and the food and all that, and everyone that's here today taking time out. But this is a historical moment. Whatever you say, this is a moment, a proud moment, a moment that history is being made. Your journey is being documented. And that's very important, as then the next generations to come to see that history, to see the struggles of our elders when they came to this country, when they came to this city. You know, you have to listen. You have to take time out to listen to the elders and listen to their journey. Whatever we have now has not been easy to achieve. Whatever we have done, it was because of our elders and the legends that came before. So it's an absolute proud moment. And as your Lord Mayor, I'm absolutely happy to be here with you all. So God bless you all. And once again, thank you. Thank you, Uncle G.
Thank you. Well, I can't beat that. So apart from a few quick things, I'm going to leave it there. So the book is on sale over there. Your willing salesman is waiting there to sell you books. There's also information on some of the slips on the seats if you prefer to take it away and buy the book online. Obviously, if you do that, you can't get it signed by the author. So I would encourage you to buy one, possibly 2 or 3 copies today. We have the heritage tables at the back there. Please have a look at those. Enjoy what we've got on display there. There's plenty of food. And I want to thank Mr. Lander's family for doing such an amazing job of providing such lovely, lovely food. So please do stay on, enjoy it, eat, chat, socialise. We don't have to leave till about sometime after 7. So this is our space. Let's enjoy being here. Thank you.
लो जी हुण मेरे नाल मौजूद ने सरदार लखबीर सिंह जी और इन्हां नाल आपां गल करदे हां। बेशक इधर दे जंपाल ने यानी कि यूके दे जंपाल ने और कहंदे कि पंजाबी दे विच थोड़ा जिहा हत्थ तंग है पर कोई गल नहीं, आपां इन्हां नाल गल करदे हां। जिस तरह ही अपना खिचड़ी बना के आपां बेशक गल कर लवांगे भावें इंग्लिश दे विच भावें पंजाबी च। और सब तो पहला जी आयां नूं जी।
जी आनू सत श्री अकाल जी, वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह।
सत श्री अकाल जी। और लखबीर सिंह जी अज ये सिख कम्यूनिटी ऑफ मैनचेस्टर ये बुक दी अज लॉन्च हुई और तुहानू कैसा लग रहा?
Book very important book the again multiple journey again about Sikhs with the first settlers that come to the UK and the struggles they faced when they came to Manchester to the UK. So it kind of captures the picture of that era. Book the Mutbal is recorded now, so the future generation can refer back to it and see what challenge the pioneers had.
I think it will be appeal to everyone, even the youngsters or like us, people like us as well. Like when we came from India, we didn't know the history of the Sikhs. I think it'll be a very beneficial book for all of us. Actually, it'll be a lot of information. So, what do you think? Would you like other people to write books like this as well?
I think, of course, the future generation will have their own challenges. At that time, there was a balance between work and social commitment. So, for example, how they settle, how they integrated into the community. One of the things was their iconic identity. And at the time, some Sikhs decided to compromise with their identity, and then some Sikhs kept hold of that identity, like the Dastara, like the Baids, and how the challenge they face into employment and living within a neighbourhood with discrimination.
I've noticed actually another thing, like we were saying, okay, not everyone wants to spend their time and to write history or give their time to this, because everyone is just want to look after their families and they just want to make money and things like that. And what would you say about this?
What I would say is what matters to you. Money, enjoyment comes and goes. End of the day, we all go, but we'd like to leave a legacy behind. Writing a book about your experience within these challenges, seeing things happening, things built, community being built, from a house, for Gurdwara in a house, up to a lovely new building which is on the high street. That transition, to record that from your perspective, is living history.
Yeah, I think it's a very, very good idea. Actually, it's really wonderful to have our history, because in the past, I don't think many people has actually kept their history, and especially because they couldn't give the time. They couldn't actually give the time to write books or do any research and things like that, because it's not easy job to do that. And what would you like to say to the youngsters or like people from over here? What would you like to say to them?
What I'd like to say to you, look at your own history, refer to the book. In the book, there's loads of pioneers that were referred to. It might be one of your great-grandparents. Look what contributions they made. From that could be a milestone where you could actually generate your foundation, your connection, and talk about your parents, your grandparents, what contributions they made to your family, to the community, and to the wider community in general.
I think this book will be a pioneer for the other writers as well, and I hope a lot of other new writers will come up and keep their history going and like this anyway. So thank you so much for your time. Like we saying, Sat Sri Akal, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa,
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਜੀ। ਆਓ ਜੀ ਹੁਣ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਸਰੂਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਲਾਂਡਾ ਹੋਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਪਰਿਵਾਰਿਕ ਮੈਂਬਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਧਰਮ ਸਪਤਨੀ ਜੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੈਠੇ ਨੇ ਔਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ।
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ।
ਮਤਲਬ ਜਰਾ ਇਹ ਦੱਸੋਗੇ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਹੋਰਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਿਤਾਬ ਲਿਖਦੇ ਸਨ, ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਔਰ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਦਰਮਿਆਨ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕੁ ਸਮਾਂ ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਪੈਂਡ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਸੀ?
ਉਹ ਘਰ 'ਚ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੰਪਿਊਟਰ ਰੂਮ 'ਚ ਹੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਸਨ। ਆਪਣੀ ਲਾਇਬ੍ਰੇਰੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬਣਾਈ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ, ਉੱਥੇ ਮੋਸਟ ਦਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਉਹ ਬੈਠੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਸਪੈਂਡ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ।
ਜੀ ਜੀ। ਔਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਦੇ ਸ਼ਿਕਾਇਤ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ? ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ?
ਨਹੀਂ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ਿਕਾਇਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ। ਇਹ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਘਰ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਬਾਹਰ ਨੇ, ਅਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਹੇਠੋਂ ਦੇਖਦੀ ਸਾਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਵਾਲੇ ਸ਼ੂ ਪਏ ਨੇ, ਘਰ ਤੇ ਘਰ ਨੇ, ਤੇ ਜੇ ਸ਼ੂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਪਤਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਬਾਹਰ ਗਏ ਨੇ।
ਜੀ ਜੀ, ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਜੀ। ਔਰ ਉਸ ਦਿਨ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਉਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕੁ ਸਮਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਗੁਜ਼ਾਰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੰਨਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੰਦੇ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਅੱਜ ਜੋ ਉਸ ਦਾ ਫਲਸਰੂਪ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਅੱਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਬੁੱਕ ਦੀ ਲਾਂਚ ਹੋਈ, ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਸਾਰੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਦੂਰੋਂ ਦੂਰੋਂ ਚੱਲ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਨੇ, ਔਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੈਸਾ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਦਿਨ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਸਾਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਕਿਤਾਬ ਲਿਖ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਅਤੇ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਸਾਲ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਛਪਾਉਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਿਤਾਬ 'ਚ ਪਾਉਣੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ। ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਵੀ ਕੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਇੰਨਾ ਚਿਰ। ਕੰਪਿਊਟਰ ਤੇ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ।
ਅੱਛਾ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ?
ਨਹੀਂ ਜੀ, ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ।
ਅੱਛਾ, ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਹੁਣ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਔਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਦਾ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ?
ਬਹੁਤ ਅੱਛਾ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ, ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ।
ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ। ਔਰ ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੋਗੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਯੰਗਸਟਰਸ ਨੇ, ਹੋਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਚੈਨਲ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਨੇ, ਸ਼ੇਰੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਨਿਊਜ਼ ਚੈਨਲ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੋਗੇ?
ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹਾਂਗੇ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੀ ਜੋ ਬੋਲੀ ਪੜ੍ਹੋ ਲਿਖੋ ਸਿੱਖੋ, ਵੱਡਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਆਖੇ ਲੱਗੋ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਤਲਬ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਪਿਛੋਕੜ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ।
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਜੀ, ਆਪਣੇ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ ਔਰ ਆਪਣੀ ਹਿਸਟਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ। ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਜੀ, ਔਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਖਣ ਔਰ ਵੀਰ ਹੋਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਖਣ ਜੀ। ਔਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਜੀ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਜੀ। ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ।
ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ,
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ।